This is Cain Enable. We're going to take a look at what it can do to help me acquire through enumeration user accounts. Now, Cain Enable is quite a great tool. It has a lot to offer to somebody who wants to do a test against their own network security with a tool that they don't have to pay for, at least not currently. You can get a link of all of the places that you can find these tools, again at www.mile2.com. We'll provide all of the ways and the websites that you can download these tools. But we're going to look at the Network tab, and we're going to quickly, rather than wait for it to browse the network or wait for the Microsoft browser service to populate our information, we're going to just add to this quick list here some of the IP addresses of the machines that we are going to gather information about. And we're going to start off with the Windows 2000 server running as a standalone server. It's at .169. I'm going to connect to it with a null user session. Now, as you can see, the connection says anonymous. I'm going to click on users, ask it to start the enumeration, and there it's giving me all of those local accounts. And even though I can see that the administrator account is listed as administrator, what's important here is looking at that SID would have told me the same thing, because it starts or it ends with the value 500, and most of the Windows built-in accounts and groups are going to be in that range from 500 up to 1000. The ones that we create usually start at the RID number at the end of 1000 and greater. So even if you'd renamed that account, I would have still found it, just because I know what to look for at the end of that SID. Let's also go take a look then at a Windows 2000 that is running Active Directory. It is a domain controller. I'm going to connect to it also with a no user account. Click on users. Now here I'm going to start the enumeration. It's going to tell me access is denied. That's really not true. We're just going to get through there, and it says, okay, so what do you want to scan? And we're going to go up to RID 2000, and there are those Active Directory accounts. As soon as I hit 1000 up here, we'll start, there we go, with the ones that we've created. I'll let that finish. So again, those look like those common built-in accounts that we see. You can see the SID number for the administrator account. When I get down to the users that we would have created, you can see that their RIDs start in the value range of 1000 and above. So the enumeration was actually fairly simple. I am on a LAN connection to these different devices. I'm not saying that you can do this from the outside of a network. You can, but it's going to take you a few other steps to get through whatever perimeter security that network might have. So I'm showing you how easy it is once you get through that, or if you have a local connection through the actual network that these devices are residing on, you can begin to do these kinds of enumerations. So that's just a overview of the Network tab of what we could do through Cain Enable. Cain Enable has a lot of other tools. We're going to talk about it during the R poisoning and the sniffing and some of the other things that we'll do later on in this course.